In this video, we're going to be talking about healthy diet and mathematics. So I'm going to be briefly responding to an email I received here from a viewer. The title is Healthy Diet and Mathematics. And if you have any input, any advice, leave a comment in the comment section below. Remember, when you leave comments, and they're good comments, it helps other people. So I'm going to go ahead and read the email really briefly. It's a short email, and I'll do my best to answer it. Hi. I am a long-term follower, especially loving the mathematics tutorials as I am currently in the university studying maths. Your content has been a savior during exams. Lately, I see your health transformation and it got me thinking about my diet. There is so much information online, it's like solving a complex equation with no solution. Between low-carb diets, keto, and vegan diets, which is optimal for weight loss and overall health? Can I still include rice as it is a favorite during our study breaks? Would love your perspective. Okay, so cool that rice is a favorite during study breaks. That's not something that I would think, but I love rice. I eat a lot of rice. So let me just start by saying that there are different types of diets. I think that the best diet is the one that you can sustain for a long period of time. So for me personally, this is just my experience, and I should emphasize that I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a doctor, I'm just a regular person, so take this advice for what you want. I eat everything, and I eat whole foods mostly, so I try to eat fruits, vegetables, grains. I also eat meats, eggs, yogurts. So I eat mostly whole foods. I try to avoid processed foods. I'm not perfect. Yesterday I did have a chicken burger. And tonight I'm gonna have pizza, homemade pizza. So I eat everything. That's just my take. I think the big thing is you're trying to lose weight. So to do that, and this is just my experience, you want to reduce your calories, okay? So the first thing you want to do is just go on Google, right? And just type in calorie calculator or calorie, how many calories do I need to eat every day? And you'll get some calculator on the internet. You type in your age, your weight, your sex, your height, type in your basic info, and it will tell you, and you type in whether you're active, moderately active, sedentary, and it'll give you an estimate. It might say 2,200 calories or 2,300 calories. And that number is what you're supposed to eat in order to maintain your body weight. So what you want to do, this is just the practical advice that everyone gives, and it's for a reason, and I'll tell you why, is you want to reduce your caloric intake by 500 calories a day. And if you do the math, because it all is just really mathematics, 7 times 500 is 3,500. So that's 3,500 calories. So in 1 pound, there's 3,500. You have to burn 3,500 calories to lose a pound. So if you cut your caloric intake by 500 a day, in 1 week, it'll take an entire week, you'll lose a pound. And that sounds really not good. Most people hear that, they think, oh, I gotta lose 10 pounds. I can only lose 1 pound a week. How can I lose more and more quickly? Don't do that. So the big thing is, and this is true, if you try to lose weight too fast, what's gonna happen is you're gonna lose a lot of muscle. So the best weight loss plans, in my opinion, in my experience, are the ones where you very, very slowly reduce your calories and go from there. And what's going to happen when you do that is it's going to allow you to maintain as much muscle as possible. That's why weight training is good. They say that when you lift weights and you're in a caloric deficit, in a small caloric deficit, that's the best way to lose weight because you'll be able to maintain more muscle that way. If you cut your calories too low, your body, you're going to lose more muscle. Also, when you cut your calories too low, you might be missing some of the nutrients you need. You talked about being healthy, right? You want to be healthy. You don't want to undereat. So, and that's a pitfall I think that a lot of people fall under, right? They cut their calories really low, they lose tons of weight, and then they just rebound back up and they gain all the weight. So you want to do something that's sustainable. And I know it's not the best answer, and you can Google this. You should. After you watch this video, go and look it up on the internet. Everything's going to say the same thing. A slow caloric deficit is better than losing weight too fast. The good news is when you start dieting, you're going to lose a lot of weight really quickly. A lot of that's going to be water and stuff. So You'll be like, oh my God, I lost 3 pounds in 1 week. A lot of that's water. Depending on what your diet is now, like just cleaning up your diet, it's going to have a huge impact. But yeah, you can certainly eat rice. They say brown rice is better. Personally, I have a thing for white rice. I love white rice, but I am going to try to start to eating brown rice. And yes, for me, that's what I do, count calories. It's really easy to count calories, by the way. You might think, oh, counting calories is so hard. You're gonna find that you eat a lot of the same foods. So I use an app. It's called MyFitnessPal. It's free. I don't pay for it, but I think you can. But it's free. It's called MyFitnessPal. And you can type in what you eat there, and that will give you, the calories for pretty much everything. As far as like tracking your macros are like protein, carbs, and fats. I personally don't do that. I know a lot of people do. I just try to get plenty of protein, a good amount of fat, not too much, and a lot of carbs. And I find that my macro breakdown is pretty good based on what I eat. Like it's pretty healthy. It's a lot of protein, some fat, but not too much, mostly healthy fats, olive oil, stuff like that, and plenty of good carbs, whole grains, things like that. And it just works out. So don't really track them, but they're fairly consistent based on the foods I eat. Whole wheat bread, tuna fish, eggs, chicken, potatoes, rice, vegetables, whole foods, fish, things that are considered by most people to be healthy. Lots of fruits and vegetables, right? Lots of fruits and vegetables. And rice is fantastic. So yeah, that's my advice. You could try some of the other diets, low carb and keto. I have tried low carb and keto in the past. For me, it's just I don't like the way I feel, and they say that after a couple days, just not for me. Vegan, I don't think I could do it. Sorry, just not for me. But those are all things you could try. I think the key to losing weight though would be to cut your calories, but do it carefully. Don't cut them too slow, because if you cut them too slow, or don't cut them too fast, because if you cut them too fast, you could lose muscle, and it's not good. You don't want to go to the gym and work hard for your muscle and just like lose it all because you cut your calories too fast. So yeah, that's my advice. Pick a diet you can stick to, eat what you like. You don't want to deprive yourself of things you like rice. If you love rice and it's a staple food for you as it is for me, you don't want to take that out of your diet. If you have some staple food you love, you don't need to do that, right? There's all kinds of diet trends and diet hypes, but at the end of the day, it comes down to mathematics. It's just basic math. It's calories, right? Now, some people will lose weight faster than other people. You can't target your weight loss. That's true. People say like, oh, how do I lose fat here or here? It's just going to come off all over, and that's determined by genetics. But what I can say is mathematics is real, and mathematics does not lie, right? So if you cut your calories below what your body needs, you're going to lose weight. The trick is not to lose it too fast, right? I always think about bodybuilders like Arnold, right? These people are the masters of their bodies. They can go up in weight and down in weight just by watching their calories. And people always say, oh yeah, those guys took, bad stuff, drugs and stuff like that. But you can do it without that stuff, right? Just clean diet and careful training, and just don't cut it too fast. Anyways, hopefully this has been helpful to you. Hopefully, you eat healthy and all that stuff, and hopefully this helps with your weight loss goals. If anyone else has advice, leave a comment in the comment section below. Also, if you found any value in this content and you're not a subscriber, consider hitting subscribe today. On this channel, I post all kinds of content, mostly math-related content, but this is an email here on fitness, so I thought I would answer it here. Oh, and if you are interested in courses, not fitness courses, not yet, mathematics courses, check out my website, mathsorcerer.com. You can also ask me questions through that website, and I have courses on that website. They're actually on the Udemy site, but if you get them, please use the links on my website. And if you want to contact me with questions, there's a contact page on that site, and then that goes to my email. Till next time, good luck. Train your body, train your mind.